Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Geek Gab with Tommy, and I have another unboxing video this week, and what came in the mail? Kamen Rider Rogue. One of my favorite Kamen Riders, well, purple Kamen Rider, it's one of my favorite ones. And we're going to do an unboxing here, so let's get to it. Alright guys, let's start to open it up. So, let's make a small incision here. So first of all, the box already looks really nice, and I noticed that they did a new sticker seal for Tamashii Nation. It has a seal of approval, and it just says Tamashii Nation Quality. So it looks like maybe there's some bootlegging problems they might be having, so it looks like that seal is there to authenticate it. But otherwise, yeah, so far for the initial box, it looks familiar like the other two. There is really no difference, except that it doesn't have the window like cross-charge does, because this is a Tamashii Nation exclusive. What's weird is that the Bandai logo is actually blue, so it would I think it would kind of freak people out right there. Suddenly blue all of a sudden. But I guess that sticker, and it says the Tamashii Collector Shop, you know, it doesn't worry about it. So let's go ahead and open it up. So here we go. Again, it comes with your typical instruction manual. The figure stands about, well, he looks a little bit bigger, but the scale should be around less than 6 inches. And already I can tell you that this figure is impressive. The purple metallic is just gorgeous from the package seal. And man, this thing is gorgeous. I thought Grease was beautiful, but Rogue looks like it's going to take the crack. Get it? Because it's cracking. There he is. Look at that fine purple metallic going through, and the chest details are beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the paint guards, but already I really love this figure, and I think it's going to be one of my personal favorites already. I quickly pre-ordered this figure when it first came out. I was really afraid that it's going to run out, but before that, I'm just going to go ahead and remove these paint guards really quickly. There we go. Oh, and it also had, look at the back of his head, it comes with that little fragile sign. Oh, I love it. Fragile as his ego. Look at that. It's just that gorgeous detail. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and swap out the hands, and I already know which pose I'm going to do. I'm going to actually do his kick pose. So, his little crunching kick pose, I think that's going to be a really good one to do. So I'm going to go ahead and select the open hand ones. So go ahead and just take this out right here. Drop it right there. Oh, and it looks like it comes with 2 bottles, and it looks like it comes with the gear and the remote one, probably from the brothers, the Gear brothers. You know, that's pretty cool. And no, it looks like those gear bottles. It looks like that. So you can kind of see there it comes on the side. I'm not gonna take them out because they look really small and they might be easy to lose. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass on taking them out. So first of all, I'm gonna loosen up all the joints. I'm gonna loosen up the hands and pop the fist out, because we're going to go for an open palm kick strike. Man, his finisher is one of the coolest ones. I love that crunching kick he does, that chomping kick. That is just one of the coolest freaking rider kicks out there. So far what I like about this figure so far is, like, unlike Puto Tiara, the purple is actually very beautiful. Puto Tiara's purple is very deep, it's a little different, so I won't compare it to it, but you know, again, this is just a lot of beautiful contrast. The lines on it are just very beautiful, and it's just like, I just noticed that this paint job is just really paying attention to detail, and I don't think that there's any paint problems so far. I don't see any paint smears on my legs or any problems of focusing on it. So far the back piece looks very clean, and none of my paint is smeared, so that's just always a good sign. So again, let's go ahead and we're gonna go and do a rider kick pose. So again, if you remember, I'm gonna for rider kicks, I always like to pull one hand. I like to pull up one hand, and the other hand is gonna be going back to kind of give him leverage. But this figure is really, it's been in the box for a while, so I feel like he's not loosening up. So his chomp kick goes downward, and he pulls his body this way, and that leg kind of goes like that. So I noticed that it's really it's kind of a different complaint, but I noticed that his foot is actually all purple. But in the actual figure, actual suit, he actually has black soles, and he actually has black soles, and it actually has details onto it. And none of it is here. Actually, it's gone. So they actually smoothed it out and just made it purple. I didn't think many people were going to notice, but I actually have the official photo op books for build. So I'm using this one to do a lot of the poses, because his actual two poses for the box are actually really boring. It doesn't really encompass him well. Really well. So I think this is going to do it. I'm going to pose him. This is actually a really difficult pose to do because he's kicking forward. His head doesn't bend really quite how I want it. His chest doesn't bend quite how I want it, but it's okay. You know, limitations. Looks like in the official book that his legs are actually closed a little bit more. So I'm going to adjust a little bit. It's closed, but at the same time the feet are pointing in different ways. Like again, I'm kind of disappointed about the foot not being painted all the way. It's a small complaint that I have, but you know, if you're gonna go so much detail, just might as well finish it. I wonder if the other two have that same problem. No, it looks like, yeah, they do have it. Yeah, so it's all just painted out. So I'm gonna go ahead and build the stands for him. So this is going to be stage jack hands. I'm so glad I bought these all at once. Like, I went ahead and just got I took $100 and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy $100 worth of stands. And you know, I'm still going through all of them, and I'm just like so happy because stage jacks, they go out of sale so quickly, and it's kind of hard to get them back in once they go out of sale, especially because, you know, they don't really change the size of them. So for this one, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Since he is doing a kick, I'm going to actually move the stage arm to push into the middle and rise up a little bit, so that way it gives him a little bit more weight control. So clamp him down here. There we go. Actually, I have a perfect device for this. Alright guys, and there you have it. There is the final pose for Kamen Rider Rogue. Now, I don't think I'm going to get Mad Rogue because, you know, I really don't care about Izumi too much. But here we have the final three in the Smash Driver series. Ending off with Rogue. He's just beautiful. As you can see, like on the turntable, he's that purple metallic. It's just that attention to detail. The hands, they lose a little bit of detail because it's all white again, but you know, I can always just go in there with a panel line marker if I wanted to flesh it out. But again, it's just that pure white against everything else. It just makes it seem very, very plasticky, but however, this is just gorgeous. This is going to go straight into the case, but I think I'm going to leave it out on the turntable a little bit more to enjoy him. That kick and that 360 kick look, it just looks phenomenal. And I really, I really suggest everybody get a turntable, like at least once, like when you build Gundams and stuff. You could have it rotating and show your craftsmanship. It looks great. I can't wait to do some more plastic models next week, because you know, I bought a few on pre-order and they're coming out this week. So it looks like maybe I'll make a video about working on plastic models. If you guys have any questions, I did work in the Gunpla store and I did learn a lot from my friend Gabriel. He taught me a lot of tips and tricks for the trade that I would absolutely love to share with you guys. So that's the end of this video. Please let me know. What do you guys think about Kamen Rider Rogue? Do you guys like him? Do you guys like Gentoki? Do you guys think that he was a silly character or a dangerous character? You know? So we're going to end it off with that. And please like and subscribe to my video, guys. Thank you so much. Crack up finish.